Hello YouTube, and welcome to my new review of the new Halo, the package, the Legends 3-pack. So without further ado, let's get started. So, I'll go over the back of the box before we go over the actual figures. Halo Legends, the package, comes with Master Chief, John 117, with, alternate weapon, which, assault rifle, and, energy sword. Then we have Fred with a Spartan laser and 2 knives. Then we have Kelly with a shotgun and 2 plasma rifles. Pretty much just different languages. And then I'll read the English one. Based on Halo Legends episode of the package, which follows the Master Chief, John 117, Frederick 104, and Kelly 087 on a top secret mission aboard a Covenant assault carrier. And then we can see some of the Halo 4 figures down here, the new wave. We have the Master Chief, which comes with the Cortana and the new weapon. I forgot what, the railgun, I believe. And we have Thomas Lasky, a Spartan Scout, a Spartan Warrior, Spartan CIO, the Storm Jackal, and the Elite Ranger. We got some Micro Ops figures down here. Lasky is my #1 one from this wave. I'm dying for him. I will pick him up the second I see him. The Scout looks fantastic, and I have been wanting a Scout, and I will most definitely pick him up. The CIO, I really love the purple one, and that armor isn't too bad, so I will most likely be picking that one up. And then the Spartan Warrior just looks cool. I probably won't get the Elite Ranger or the Storm Jackal unless I find them on sale, like I did with a June figure the other day. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. Not too much to the box. I don't think there's really anything on the front you guys need to see. Side kind of gives a bio of them, and then the other side like shows the figures, but it's not too important. So let's get on with the figures. So we'll get to the least interesting one first, which is a repack, which is the Master Chief himself. So no offense, but this is mainly because I'm a huge EU fan of the Halo and Star Wars universe. I like the lore better outside from the main thing. And in the books, Kelly and Fred are like huge characters, and they're like my 2 favorite Halo characters of all time, actually. So let me just move something for the camera because I need to show you guys. Okay, so as you can see, I have the Master Chief holding the energy sword, and he's pretty much has your standard articulation. He holds it fairly well, and then you can put it on a peg hole in his side, which I'm not sure if you can see that, but it goes in there. And then the articulation for this figure is a ball-jointed head that rotates around 360 degrees. Shoulders rotate around 360 degrees and bend outward, but kind of restricted by the shoulder pad. Elbows bend downward and rotate around 360 degrees. Wrists are kind of on this ball joint thing, and they move both at the top and the bottom of the wrist. The hand can move down, up, and around 360 degrees. The waist can rotate around 360 degrees, so I wouldn't recommend doing that too many times because it may loosen the figure. The legs can bend out decently in the front, and in the back it can bend out decently again. I wouldn't try making it go all the way around, though. The knee can bend backwards and rotate around 360 degrees. And the ankle kind of has the same dealio as the wrist, where it's connected by that ball thing, and it can go around from the top and the bottom of the ball. So the feet have your standard Spartan articulation too. And that's pretty much the articulation for all of these figures. So it's a good articulation. Now, yes, the Master Chief has the assault rifle, and that's pretty much the only one I don't have on camera right now, and that's because I'm my other Master Chief holding it. So I'll just take Kelly out of the shot real quick. And let's do a quick comparison. So as you can see, the new Master Chief is a bit of a darker green, and I like him a little bit better. Another thing I like about him is the shoulder pads are glued on. This one they weren't, and this one they got lost, because he was in a big bin of Halo figures, because I don't have anywhere to display him right now. So he's holding the assault rifle, and it's your, standard assault rifle. It's the Halo 3 one that came with the Anniversary Chief, I think, the normal Anniversary Chief. It's cool. So yeah, nothing really new there. So the detail on the Master Chief just looks fantastic. The 117 on his chest, and yeah, this stuff is accurate from the anime. This just, I love it. The white stripes everywhere. The energy sword is really cool. The really cool purplish blue color. You guys can kind of see there. All the way down to his feet. I mean, they just did a superb job on this one with the sculpting. I think that the sculpting is the best part. The articulation is great too, and these guys really don't have too much detail. Now, let's take the MC out of the spotlight and give it to, I think that Fred is actually my favorite Halo character. So, if you guys could see the shadow on the back, you can't, because the camera's making the shadow, and, like, it's all on different ways, but, it looks fantastic. So, we'll go up here, and then I'll take his weapon out of his hands, and you can see, just superb sculpting went into this. Hang on, see if you can see his chest a bit better. Yeah, not really. It says 104, and then his helmet, like, this looks awesome. They did such a great job. Hang on, let me see if I can get this clearer for you guys. Okay, so this seems to be a bit better. I'll go over a close-up view of all these guys, and then I'll do a close-up view on Fred again, and then I'll go do another close-up view on the Chief, just one last time, and then we'll do Kelly, and then we'll review the figure of Kelly. So this guy just, I mean, this is fantastic. He looks phenomenal. The Spartan laser, you know, is a standard Spartan laser. We've seen it a million times. Let me take the Spartan laser out of his hand. Yeah, it's probably a little blurry, but... Okay. I am so amazed with these figures. One of my, a good friend on YouTube, or, you know, kind of a good friend, I love his videos, and he watches mine, and, he made a comment, whenever I picked these up in stores, and was saying that, he didn't think that they were, really too great of figures or worth it, because, of the, I believe he said the paint job. I'm probably completely wrong here, but I think that they did a really good job. I don't think that it was sloppy. No, I don't think anything on these figures are sloppy. I think that they did just a great job all around. I think that Fred is by far the best one in the pack, though. So let's move Fred over the side, and I'll show you, and I'll give some more information on Fred in a minute. I'm just doing a few close-up views on these guys real quick. Okay, so now let's go to Kelly. So she's in your standard white, like, EVA, it kind of looks more Oni-ish to me. She's much smaller than the other ones, which I think is cool. Her shoulder pads are attached also. You can see the 087 on her, chest piece. She's holding the 2 plasma rifles, and, just all around, the amount of sculpting and detail that they put into these figures, it just astounds me. These are some of the best Halo figures I have seen to date. They do some good, like this pack, and some bad, like the original rookie figure. But you know, it's all Halo, and I mainly get it for the characters, but I'm really impressed by these, and I'm really glad that I picked this up. It's $30 and it's definitely worth it. So yeah, she has a peg hole on her back for the shotgun. Now, let's put Fred back into the spotlight. Here's the thing about Fred and the Chief. They do not have pegs in their back, which is odd, because Chief comes with an assault rifle and Fred comes with a Spartan laser. As you can see, there's no place to plug it in there. Still, though, the figure looks amazing. I really love what they did here. And yeah, I know it's show accurate. It's not like, oh, I love how they added this in. No, anime accurate. Of course, I didn't, like, pay 100%, in the anime. I didn't pay 100% to detail, attention to detail. But either way, this figure just looks great. Another feature Fred has, actually, let me set this up, is the shoulder pads. This is the only figure where the shoulder pads come off, and I really don't like taking them off. But here you can see your standard shoulder pad, and he comes with the removable knives from the shoulder pads. Now, unfortunately, he cannot hold these knives. Let me put one in his hand, and then I'll try to show you. Well, he can hold it loosely like that, but, like, he doesn't have a good grip on it. So that's what it looks like without the knife and the shoulder plate. I really love this figure. So let me try to put it in on camera. This will probably be a bit shaky, although it always seems to be. I hope this is the right way. Because, like, if I have it backwards, that would be bad. Okay, yeah, it looks the right way. Yeah, and it looks really cool, you know, just kind of sitting there, chilling like that. And now, we will go back over to the Master Chief one last time. So the thing with the Master Chief, here he is again. This just looks awesome. I really love these figures. Get a view on the back of him. As I said again, no peg hole on the back. I've also sent these pictures to a few of my friends, and one of them sent back like, this really is awesome. And I'm pretty sure I took like really good pictures of the ones that I sent to one of them, and that actually convinced him to want to get them. And like, he's not that big into action figure collecting, or Halo action figure collecting. Like, he gets some of them, but this pack was really impressed him. So yeah. Overall, this is probably one of the best packs. In my opinion, this is the best pack that the best Halo pack that they have come out with. I think that this is just great. I don't think that they could have done any better of a job. I wish that they had put peg holes in the back, but as these are like two of my favorite characters, and they're pretty much expanded universe characters, and we got them, I'm just really excited. Hoping we get more versions, like maybe from Halo Legends or even from the book. Maybe a Tom and a Lucy, or a Kurt or someone. That'd be really cool. Much better than the Halo Wars 3 pack, which that pack was just disappointing. But yeah, I would probably give this pack a 10 out of 10. Honest, I know that I used to like give a ton of stuff like highest rating that there could be, but I've tried to stop doing that, but I barely see any flaws in this pack. This is great. I really, really, really love this pack, and I really recommend you pick it up. I've seen it at Target for $30, and this is by far most definitely worth it. So yeah, 2 plasma rifles, a shotgun, an energy sword, Spartan laser, assault rifle, and knives. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this review. Thank you for watching, and until next time, keep collecting. Bye.